And speaking of teams that are suspect, fucking Milwaukee, man. The Milwaukee Bucks were one of the worst road records for a championship-bound team. They're 18-20 on the road, man. They just lost to the Wizards, Grizzlies, and Raptors. And the Raptors were coming off of losing 15 games in a row. What the fuck is going on, man?
They're cooked. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about winning record. Bucks don't scare me. And if you, like you're a Knicks fan, I doubt they scare you. I doubt they scare Boston Celtics. But I think even without Julius Randle, they can beat the Bucks.
Yeah, it's just the way. It's a lot of conundrums with this team. Doc Rivers taking the job in the middle of the year. Them hiring a coach.
And his record is 15-15 since taking over.
Yeah, them hiring a coach and Adrian Griffin. Clearly, they were trying to please Giannis. That's what Giannis wanted. They got Dame. That pleased Giannis. They sacrificed a lot of depth on their team. Jrue Holiday. The biggest fuck up for the Bucks is letting Jrue Holiday swing back around and end up in Boston. That's one of their biggest fuck ups. That's why the Dame trade, when they look back in the history books, they're going to look back and say Dame would have been a nice addition to Milwaukee had Jrue Holiday stayed in the Western Conference or went to some other team.
Oh, 100%.
I don't think if the Bucks knew Jrue Holiday would end up in the Celtics, they would have traded for Dame. I don't think so. I do not think so.
You can tell their reaction once that trade happened.
It's like, oh shit. That shit was like a boomerang. It just came right back around.
Also, it made Giannis' job easier, bro. Now, like Brook does the drop defense because like last season, Brook did drop down defense, right? And Giannis was helped, and Jrue was really able to guard the perimeter. Now, I think even Brook has to like come out to the three at times because like you can't drop all the time at this point.
Yeah, which is not gonna work.
And Giannis has to guard perimeter, and he's more comfortable being helped. They're stuck.
Yeah, man. Once again, sometimes this is what happens when star players try to construct their own roster. Sometimes they sign up to do more work. But peep this, right?
That's your famous quote.
Yeah, man. Like, it gets even worse. Let's take a listen to Doc Rivers, what he had to say criticizing the Bucks after they lost to the Raptors, who coming off of losing 15 fucking games.
Hey, Doc, I know before the game you had said it, in terms of urgency, it'd be different if you weren't playing well with all the guys available. But it's 5 of 6 in these last three.
Yeah, the last three were against three bad teams, and to me that's inexcusable for all of us. As I told them, I said, this is on me. I got to figure out what we got to do to play at a higher pace. We started out the game, it was beautiful, I thought, the first quarter. And as the game went on, you can just see it, especially the second and third quarter were crushed.
Yo, my man's collecting checks from teams. He's like the Thanos.
Criticism by Doc, but
hold on. Doc is collecting checks from teams. I bet you the Clippers are still paying him, the 76ers are still paying him, and eventually the Bucks are going to be paying him the same way.
Because he's multi-year deal.
Yeah, he gets 5-year deals from all these teams.
Bro, my thing with the Bucks, John Hurst, good GM. He's done a good job with this franchise. But I feel like their end goal was trying to get Nick Nurse, which Giannis did not want.
Yeah, and they went with Adrian Griffin.
Which is why, the assistant coach instead. And it screwed them over. And
we're seeing it play out. And this is why
franchise guy, but
star players should not be constructing fucking teams. This era has to end with that. But
it's small markets, bro. Like, you have to do what you got to do.
Damn, they're paying small market penalties right now for trying to please stars. Like, this shit looks crazy. Like, the roster don't even make sense. I don't think Giannis fully thought this through. It's like, teams are gonna run pick and roll. They're gonna They're gonna run pick and roll. Brook Lopez drops back, and you have Malik Beasley and Dame defending the perimeter. It's like, dog, what the fuck? That's a lot of work for Giannis, man.
Bro, even like their backup, I'm not very fond of their bench either. Like Bobby Portis is cool, but come on, man.
Yeah, they got Bobby Portis sweating out there with those eyes.
But like in my opinion, I was never fond of the Bucks roster even when they won a championship.
Yeah, because you know why? But right then, Giannis, he elevated up to another level. You know what I'm saying? Like he elevated up to another level. But I don't know if the Bucks expected to be even in this position. Because think about their offseason, right? They were kind of blah, and then all of a sudden they got a new coach. Then they made a trade right away and got Dame. Then Giannis re-signed. You know what I'm saying? Like look at all the things that happened at the same time. They went from not being sure if Giannis was still gonna be there because Giannis was making comments like he was gonna leave, and then all of a sudden new coach, you traded for Dame, and then Giannis instantly said I'm re-signing, and he re-signed. And then wait, hold on, and then the team owner sold the team. All those things happened back to back to back to back. You don't think that's crazy?
Dude, he's done that twice. That's the most craziest part.
Yeah.
He did it. You remember he did it 2021? Where he was like, if I don't win here, or if the team's not serious, I'm out. You remember?
Yeah, he was putting that pressure.
And they obviously won the championship, which made him stay. He knows how to use. Like, I hate the whole image of Giannis is ready to die hard for the Bucks. Nah, he plays politics.
Yeah, he definitely does. He definitely does play politics.
Like, he knows, like, how do I get paid? He's not an idiot.
Yeah, and at the same time, Dame is getting older. He came back from injury when they faced the Raptors. Giannis is dealing, I think, with a groin issue or a hamstring. Like,
yeah.
Dame is getting older, man. It's like, and then Dame's going to be making $60 million a year. And this team is, they don't have a lot of draft assets.
I think Giannis is trying to milk out the Bucks. He's milking it out.
Yeah, man. Dame has never been in a pressurized situation. Never, his whole career. He's just been, his only responsibility is dropping 30 a night and losing. No one's ever said, oh, why is Dame losing in Portland? Nobody ever held him responsible. Now he's in Milwaukee. These guys got no draft picks to fix this fucking team. They traded everything away. Yeah. They gave away the draft picks for Jrue Holiday. They gave it away for Dame. It's like, man, they're done. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. This shit don't work. They're going to be relying on second round, 4-year college players. They better draft well. They better fucking draft well. Because that's the only thing they have left.
Dude, I think he's milking it out, bro. In 1 or 2 years, he's out.
Who?
Giannis.
Yeah.
Well, he's getting a statue, man. He's done everything for them, but milking it out.
And if he's milking it out, Milwaukee's gonna be in purgatory for like the next 7 years. Like, yo, Milwaukee has given up so many first round picks. I don't even think, according to the rule book, that they can give up any more.
Yeah.
Like, they have to wait till 2030 to give up another one. I gotta look it up. It's like either 2027 or 2030. And they're gonna be over the cap. Talking about Damian Lillard, $60 million a year. That's fucking crazy, man. Let me see. The Bucks. And they gotta pay Chris Middleton. Have we forgot that Chris Middleton is on this fucking team?
And he's on the decline of his career.
And they gave him a player option. They just gave him an extension. How the fuck they gave him a player option for 2025-26? That is fucking crazy. Same thing for Brook Lopez. Aging center.
Brook is 1 or 2 years away from retirement.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man. And Dame has a player option for 2027 for $63 million. That's crazy. This team is stuck, man. They are stuck.
They're cooked.
Like, this is it. They better ask. What is it? Giannis? What's Giannis's brother? Giannis, man. They better give him some minutes, man. Work off that fucking check that he's been earning. Because this is gonna be a bumpy ass fucking ride, man. They better tell him to put down his little Greek fucking yogurts, man, and get on that court. Cause this shit's gonna be crazy.
Bro, he's a podcaster now. He's a bench.
Man, he been a podcaster since he signed up for that team. He been that. They
Like,
signed
that's
him
what he's
as
going
a
for at this point.
podcaster. Yo, they signed him
Yeah,
as
he's
a fucking podcaster.
He's a coach.
Yeah, man, coach. He's like the what are those workout tapes where you see the guy hype you up? You ever see those workout tapes?
Yeah, he's that.
He's one of those, like a Bill Simmons. He's like a Bill
Yeah.
Simmons of NBA bench players. He's supposed to hype up everyone else. Man, this is like
He's good at that. I'll give him
my
that.
man. My man is like the gold dust of NBA bench warmers. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, you can't make this shit up, man. And this team is old. This fucking team is old.
Dude, it's one of the older teams in the NBA.
Yeah. Hey, it is.
But they were old in their finals run too.
Yeah. But yo, how the fuck they lost to the Wizards, man? You got Giannis on your team. You lose to the Wizards, the Grizzlies, and Raptors. Like I could understand the Raptors. They play
Yeah.
hard. But the Grizzly and Wizards? What the fuck? What?
Those are teams purposely taking.
I'm curious how much Jordan Poole had in that matchup against the Wizards. Like, if Jordan Poole was cooking Beasley and Dame, you are finished. You are fucking
Yeah.
finished. And then the Grizzlies, they have nothing but G Leaguers. It's like, man, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. But yo, if you look back, the media last summer, they kept on saying, oh, Giannis and Dame, they're going for the championship. And it's like, yo, y'all too stuck on
people
names.
automatically written them to be finals championships, bro.
Yeah. Man, I wouldn't be shocked if Miami eliminates them in the first fucking round.
Bro, I think even the Knicks give them a harder time, bro.
Yeah, with no Randall, right? I think with no Randall, they could
Yeah,
probably
with-
handle them.
They'll give them a 6. I'll give them 6. Unless Giannis becomes like, unless Giannis takes his game to another level, I give them 6 games, the Knicks, to handle the shit done.
Yeah.